Okay, this is Chris with Ufer wells. We have a window well that we're replacing today that is in a situation where Ufer wells really comes in handy. So I'm going to show you here where there's not much area around it and there is a patio or a walkway that needs to be removed. So with our system, you'll see, we'll take video throughout the process, that you have to remove less soil and fewer bricks, and it's also going to make it much faster. You can see that this is a very rusty window well. It also solves that problem, and we'll get other videos of throughout the process showing you how simple it is and why it's so effective. Okay, the first step is to remove all the gravel and all the garbage. I guess get the garbage out first and then remove all the gravel on the bottom. Okay, so here the next step is to cut with a reciprocating saw down about, 18 inches, 16 to 18 inches from the wall. And then, we'll see, sorry it's close up here, but you'll see that now this is in 3 pieces. We removed these 2 pieces already, the 2 against the wall, and this next one just gets pulled in and lifted out. The next step of the process is to shave the inside of where the window well was. So shave all the dirt back. You can see we've shaved there. And I put a bucket down and shave right into it. And then we use buckets that we haul the dirt out with and we backfill. But we shave a couple inches here, all the way in the back, and about 3 inches on the side so we can attach our brackets. Now that we have all the dirt removed from the surrounding area here, inside where the window well was, where we can slip the new one in, we are going to attach a mounting bracket to the window buck. We want to seal that to the window buck in the foundation with construction sealant. So before we do that, we need to clean this up. I use a wire wheel or a sanding disc on a grinder. Really, we just clean up the rust enough, knock everything loose so we have a nice flat smooth surface for the silicone to adhere to, nothing flaking off. We just mounted the bracket, you can see here, and we gave ourselves enough space that we could get in here with a hammer drill, and we just use hammer in anchors in the pre-drilled holes. If necessary, you can always drill a new hole through the bracket if it doesn't line up. Okay, we slid the window well down in the hole. I'm back in here. Kind of pried it, lifted it into position using 2x4s or a brick, whatever necessary to kind of lift it and hold it up. We had someone else on the outside. Here's the hole, prying that with a pry bar, a big digging bar, and getting it in place, securing, drilling through, pre-drilling, and getting a screw at the top and the bottom on both sides so it's now secure. So we screw in by pre-drilling these galvanized self-tappers every other corrugation, I guess is the way to describe it. So we use buckets for all the dirt, and now we just pour the dirt back in. This is the hole. It's kind of hard to see with the fabric. Let me hopefully help. So it's that wide, about 3 fingers wide, that we have to fill. And a little bit more here, but very minimal. Look at this. Look at how much of the brick we disturbed. No big machinery, not tons of dirt. This is our dirt. It's all in buckets on the side of the house. So easy to pour back in, very precise, doesn't make a big mess. Okay, so this is how we tamp. We use this tamping bar, flat tamping bar that we cut the end off of so it's got more surface area. And on the wider areas, we use this end. And that just compacts that few inches of space, and we add a bucket and tamp. One of us is dumping, one of us is tamping. But here we are, all complete. Window wells in place, seals are in, isolation from the ground, so it shouldn't rust so quick anymore. And we didn't have to tear up all of this walk, this sidewalk here. We only had the first layer of bricks we had to pull out. And our hole, we didn't have to dig a giant hole on each side to mount it. Saved a lot of time, a lot of effort, because where would you put all that dirt? We had probably 25-gallon buckets full, and from experience we'd be well over 100 if we dug out the hole, the big hole. Okay, this shows, never mind this electrical cable here on this one, but this shows how the seal gets pushed. There's a lot of force right there, and this gets squished, and this keeps water coming in through here into here. And then you can see the sealant there that seals the bracket to the foundation. So water penetration is almost impossible, or at least minimal.